Hey, Jeremiah here. I'm at flowtoys. I want to tell you a little something about a mode that you probably are aware of, the famous fish mode, also known as what was water. It was just because we put it in the water position in the mode chart. But we've recently modified things a little bit in the mode system. We've released a new version of the firmware, trying to optimize things for different styles of props and everything. And in the process, we decided to move where this mode is located. It is now no longer page 1 mode 6, it's now page 2 mode 10. So look for it in the second page of your modes. And we added a couple really cool features to the mode as well. So it used to be blue, now its standard color is orange. So look for that when you're trying to find your fish mode. There is a new kinetic that's been added that doesn't affect the fish effect, but it does affect the hue or the color of the prop. And so it's a force responsive color shift. So when I apply a high amount of force, the color shifts more and then fades back to the original color. Allow me to demonstrate. A little flip, you can see the color shift both on the throw and on the catch, right? And so this is really fun to play with because it creates a responsive color theme so that every time the club is leaving my hand, it's turning, blue it looks like. And by the time it's back up in the air, it's turning orange again. And so it becomes really dynamic. If I shift my pattern, then you end up with a different color scheme, or a slightly different color scheme, right? It becomes very responsive to how you play with the prop. And that's the case across all of the props. I've optimized the color, or the responsiveness of the kinetic for each of the different props. If I spin the staff nice and slow, it stays fairly orange. If I'm doing something like fishtails, it'll remain in an oranger state. But then if I increase the speed, then it starts changing more towards blue or green and hits all these purple hues in between. So it's very responsive to how much force you apply to it. And it's still got that fish effect, which is so cool. Same with the poi. The poi had the effect as well. Albeit on the spin nines, it doesn't have quite the magic that it does on the staves or the clubs, but it still has a really beautiful look, and that hue change makes out for a really fun experience to play with. It just takes your fish play to the next level. Yeah. So, that's a little tour of previously known as water, also known as fish, now known as rainbow strobe. Call it fish. Call it whatever you want. It's an awesome mode. Find it on page 2, mode 10, and make sure to update your props. There's so many more awesome features that we've built in with this most recent update. Doesn't matter what prop you're playing with, now they've been optimized for your size board. Have fun out there. See ya.